Great day to get some tee work in.
Hey!
Believe it or not, smashing a hot dog vendor is only the second worst thing that can happen from improper tee setup. The worst thing that can happen is ingraining the wrong swing mechanics. I'm Michael Durr with Pro Speed Baseball, and today I'm going to show you how to set up the tee perfectly based on your specific size for down the middle, inside and outside pitches. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, to learn how to set up the tee properly, all we have to do is learn how to set up for one pitch, and that's one pitch directly right down the middle of the plate. And all we have to do from there is adjust our feet slightly to set up for an inside and an outside pitch. Now, as far as ball height on the tee goes, I like to think about mid-thigh height, and that's going to be a little bit different from everyone. Remember, my legs might be a little longer or shorter than yours, but right about middle of the thigh is going to be a great starting point. Now, how we're going to set this up is we're going to take our bat, we're going to point it straight out in front of us with our arm straight out. That's how we're going to point. It's going to look just like this, and we're going to bring our arm down to our side to where our arm is parallel with our side. And then we're going to set up to the ball. So then we're going to get into our stance, and we're going to line up the sweet spot of the bat to the ball, and we're going to make sure that the sweet spot of the bat is going to be a good ball to two balls behind the ball on the tee. Now from there, what we want to make sure we do is keep our stance. So when we get set, we don't want to shuffle our feet around anymore because then we've changed ball position. Now if we do this correctly, we're going to set ourselves up for a pitch that's going to be directly down the middle based on our body. Now remember, my arms are actually a little bit longer than average for my body, for my height. So my down the middle pitch might be very different than yours. So if your arms are a little shorter, your down the middle pitch might be right in here, or if they're a little longer, they actually might be a little bit further away from you. So if we set this up properly and we time the ball correctly, we should get a strike that goes right back through the middle of the field. And that's how you set up for a perfect pitch based on your anatomy. So how we set up for the inside and outside pitch, like I said before, is just a slight adjustment of our feet. To set up for an inside pitch, we're going to get into that same position with our perfect pitch right down the middle, and we're going to adjust our feet. We're going to take one small step forward with each foot and one small step backwards with each foot. Now these could vary just slightly, so go ahead and make sure you play with this a little bit, but remember, they're just going to be small changes to set up for a down the middle and an inside pitch. And if we time this up correctly, we should get a pitch that hits right into the left center part of the field. So if we get their setup right and we get our timing right, it should go right to left center. Nice, so I set that up right and I timed it pretty well and I got a shot right to the left center. Now remember, if this is in a cage, it could be the left corner of the cage, but you'll just have to gauge wherever you are where left center field is. Pretty easy stuff. Now to set up for an outside pitch, all we're going to do is the exact opposite we did to set up for an inside pitch. We're going to get into our same perfect down the middle setup, and we're going to shuffle our feet.
One little step backward with each foot and one little step forward with each foot.
And if we set this up and time this correctly, we should get a nice strike out to right center field. There you have it, guys. Perfect tee setup. I got my helper Sula out here today. She was going to get those balls that I was hitting. Now stay tuned, guys. I got a great bonus coming up for you. I'm going to play a preview out of our power hitting series. And if you click on the link in the preview or in the description below, you can see the whole series absolutely free of charge. Go ahead and check that out, guys. Leave your questions, comments, requests down below. I'll be sure to get to them personally. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe. Good luck with your swings, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, I'm Michael Durr with Pro Speed Baseball, and I'm going to show you how to get home run power with proper separation. So what we're going to talk about separation and what that actually means in the baseball swing. Separation is going to be how far we can get our hips away from our shoulders. So if my hips are open and my shoulders are closed, this is separation. Now the more that we can do this, the more speed we can deliver into the baseball by creating a sling